I am being gang stalked. I'm being gang stalked by Asians all over the world. They got Andrew Tate and they got Tristan Tate out of lockup and travel ban in Romania. Please save not Johnny Somali, Johnny Ramsey Ismail, the American.
I am jaded and angry that Kick banned me, and I hope to one day be unbanned.
Johnny Somali will likely never step foot in America again. Even if he somehow gets a reduced sentence in South Korea, returning to the U.S. is no longer an option. At this point, Johnny Somali can practically be considered banned from America. That may sound surprising, but here's why he can't go back. And beyond that, a fresh leak involving Johnny Somali and Hank Yu is even more shocking. So let's dive in. According to Johnny Somali, he believes he can still escape South Korea. His reasoning is that being American should protect him, and that South Korean officials supposedly have no authority to punish a U.S. streamer. He even went as far as saying Donald Trump could step in. Johnny Somali claimed he asked Trump directly to pressure South Korea, suggesting that if he isn't released soon, Trump should impose heavy tariffs on South Korean goods to make the country regret punishing him.
Companies, Hyundai, that are sending cars to America, put up the tariffs so they don't free Johnny Somali. Put up the tariffs, do it. I need to change my name to Johnny America, or Johnny Jewish, or Johnny Ashkenazi to be saved, I think. But look, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, if you can see this, Barron Trump, I know you're tapped in with the internet. Please free me, I'm stuck, I'm an American citizen. I know the State Department, they talked to the Romanians, they got Andrew Tate and they got Tristan Tate out of lockup and travel ban in Romania. Please save not Johnny Somali, Johnny Ramsey Ismail, the American.
But Johnny Somali's fantasies didn't stop there. After Trump ignored him despite repeated calls, since, as you know, Johnny Somali is a MAGA supporter desperate for Trump's attention. He went further, claiming that if he ever became president himself, he could deport Hank.
Real for America. Would you say that? You're too real? I think you're too real for America.
For current America, yes. For current world, yes.
If I become president, I'm gonna let you come back to America.
Setting aside Johnny Somali's wild claims, the truth is that Americans are beginning to erase him from memory. People don't want to be associated with a disgraced streamer who damaged the reputation of the U.S. For example, when Johnny Somali met someone from California, he assumed the stranger might recognize him. But just look at the reaction that person gave.
How you doing, brother? Good. Where you from?
California.
Nice to meet you, brother. You know Johnny Somali? You never heard Johnny Somali?
No.
Go on YouTube, you want to see.
Similarly, Johnny Somali keeps trying to force his name back into American conversations, hoping both citizens and officials will come to his aid. But really, why should they? He has only used America as a shield to stir chaos. And when his leaked videos spread online, they exposed that Johnny Somali had even been making threats against Americans themselves.
Bro, I wish I was in America where I can just... Don't say that, man. I swear to God.
Now his true character is clear to everyone. Nobody in the U.S. is willing to step in to protect Johnny Somali. The few people who still mention him in America or abroad only do so with the hope that South Korea keeps him imprisoned, never allowing him to return.
Johnny Somali is
you know what? Lock him up, bro, with the keys.
Johnny Somali needs to be stopped. He's just disrespecting Somali name, man.
Lock him up.
At this point, Johnny Somali even admitted to feeling trapped in South Korea.
I am being gang stalked. I'm being gang stalked by Asians all over the world.
And that raises serious questions. Remember when Philippine authorities asked the U.S. Embassy to take back Vitaly Zdorowetsky and the Americans refused? The same situation would likely play out if South Korea made such a request. The American embassy would not accept him. So what does that mean for his future? Johnny Somali himself has said more than once that going back to America would only bring regret. Instead, he insisted he should focus on improving himself, working hard, and pursuing business.
Even if I did shut it off and say I quit this Johnny Somali character, I'm just going to go back to being Ramsey. I'm going to use my finance degree and go start a business or get a normal job and live a peaceful life back at home in America. I feel like I've had so many experiences that have been life-changing.
But at this point, nobody believes Johnny Somali anymore, and his reasoning convinces no one. Still, some reports suggest he may be planning to head to China with Hank, or perhaps relocate to another country in Asia. Even legal experts revealed that Johnny Somali himself once said he'd go to India if no other nation was willing to accept him.
What is his life now? What is his life now? Where is he going to go?
What other country can he stream in? What other India? He said India? Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that. Come down here to Southeast Asia? Yeah, I will see you in the jail cell.
Johnny Somali's story in America is officially over, all because of his reckless and hostile actions. But does it end here? Not really. He also has no way back into the IRL streaming world. Why? Because he completely destroyed it with his shady behavior. His influence has even pushed others down the same path. Now, the IRL scene looks more like a hub for crime than content. Even Ice Poseidon, another controversial streamer, had to call this out.
People were talking shit on Kick because Johnny Somali streamed on Kick, and that's why Kick had so much bad press before they banned him.
And yet, Johnny Somali's response was disgusting. He claimed he was actually making a sacrifice for the sake of others. As you can see, plenty of IRL streamers across the country have now copied the same dangerous path that he set in motion.
I feel like I've been unfairly blamed for like ruining live streaming or affecting IRL streaming in Asia. This is Johnny Somali's fault. If it wasn't for Johnny Somali, we wouldn't have the scrutiny that we have, or we would be able to get away with a lot more shit. So I don't know, maybe the world should be thanking me a little bit. Like now you guys know all about the nuisance IRL streaming gang that's traveling the world and terrorizing the public. I feel like I was a martyr. I feel like I sacrificed myself. I sacrificed a lot of my live streaming career.
So thank you, Johnny Somali, for admitting it. You openly confess that your influence drove streamers everywhere create reckless, trashy content just for attention and views. And now, your fans are carrying on with criminal-style behavior because of you. With that confession, there's no question left. Why would America ever take you back? He's permanently cut off from the U.S., and his IRL career is finished. Even if by some miracle he tried to return to streaming, his only slim hope would be if Kick lifted his ban. But that chance is practically zero. Johnny Somali himself has said he believes his punishment is unfair, and he still hopes Kick will reinstate him soon.
After I got banned, Kick had implemented a rule that if you show any banned streamer similar to Twitch, you cannot even show them on your camera or you're banned as well. I am jaded and angry that Kick banned me, and I hope to one day be unbanned, but I just feel like I'm too much of a brand risk at this point. I don't know, I just feel like people have spread this narrative about me that I'm so evil.
Do you think you're evil?
No, I don't think I'm evil. I don't think I'm evil.
So what do you think? Is Johnny Somali truly not the villain he says he isn't? By now, you've seen plenty of reasons why he'll never be welcomed back in America, and why his IRL career is dead. But there's more. Fresh leaks from South Korea are spreading online, showing Johnny Somali disrespecting women, and even bragging about wanting to buy girls.
What's your name?
I have a boyfriend. I care.
Your boyfriend, how much money you got?
Lot.
Not a lot. How much you got? What's your net worth? Tell me.
I have to go.
You got a broke ass bar. I'll buy you. Come on.
And this wasn't an isolated incident. In the past, he had already made criminal approaches toward random Korean women, trying to pressure them into indecent acts.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Where's the hose at?
Girl, I don't know.
The hose.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
You just said hose.
Where's the hose at?
You shouldn't be asking me that, because I don't know.
You know what I mean?
You're probably in the clubs.
What kind?
There's a lot of clubs here. You should use your Google.
You don't know where the hose at?
No, honey.
And this wasn't an isolated incident. In the past, he had already made criminal approaches toward random Korean women, trying to pressure them into indecent acts.